Okay, what's up, guys? This is your boy Christopher Joe, and today I will be starting a podcast. You guessed it. I wanted to start this podcast because I wanted to do something where I can be more consistent on this channel and not just like wait for ideas to kind of come and hit me so you guys won't see me for like a few months. And I really want to take this channel a lot more serious than I have been, so I'm going to do this like maybe at the least once a week where I just basically just talk about gaming stuff, maybe if there's a new game coming out, or just maybe some story times about gaming, maybe some gaming informational videos, anything that kind of really comes in my radar as far as like gaming, like the gaming community. So it's not just gonna be Steam Deck or PlayStation, mostly towards just like the whole gaming community. So it's just gonna be something chill, something simple. Will be nice if I had some guests on here too, so it won't just be me. I think that'll be pretty dope as well. People of like-minded minds of the gaming community. Everyone seems pretty cool and laid back and chill, so I definitely wouldn't mind having a guest here or there. But today, let's see. Let's look at my notes, guys. Today, I wanted to talk about first was the PS5 Pro because that will be releasing soon. Now, the PS5 Pro, my only thing I have to say about that is the price. Now, the PS5 will be the suggested retail price is $699. To me, that is a lot of money that I do not see myself spending. Not for a PlayStation 5 Pro. I'll get into the reasons why in a minute. But all in all, this console looks very, very promising. I mean, the PS5 alone is very powerful and very dope. Like a very, very great console. Looks like it will be available this holiday. It will include a 2 terabyte SSD and a controller, of course, and a copy of Astro's Playroom pre-installed. Of course, it'll be also available in the diskless console. You can actually purchase option to purchase the current available disk drive for PS5 separately. Now that's pretty dope. I didn't know you can do that, but I'm sure it will probably turn out to the same price. But it is nice that you can do that. If you have a digital version, you can switch it if you want to a disk drive version. Now, for $700 for a 2 terabyte PlayStation 5, that's actually not that bad at all. That's actually pretty cool. Um, the reason why I say that is because you're gonna need like a 2 terabyte. That's a lot of space. Like that's a lot of gigabytes. It's a lot of video games, and video games these days are getting up there as far as space. So it's definitely. So I guess like with the $700, I can kind of see why it will cost that much. Um, so it looks like it'll be launching on the 7th of this year. A 7th. November 7th of this year, which I think that's cool. I thought it was gonna be like around Christmas time, but I just hope they don't do the whole scalping thing where scalpers get to it and they won't be available. Like I don't know how they're gonna do it this year. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, because for $700, this is gonna be interesting, very interesting to see. Will it be worth it? I think for the 2 terabyte alone, that kind of makes me think like, yeah, that might be a little worth it. I mean, if you have it, now is it worth to upgrade? Now that is the question. Now, if you don't have a PS5 and maybe you're on Xbox and you're thinking about getting it, most definitely just go ahead and try. I mean, to get the PS5 Pro. I personally would, only because of what it offers. Advanced ray tracing, better graphics, things like that. Way more powerful. And I'm just a geek. I love technology, and I definitely love gaming. So that's me personally. But is it worth to upgrade? Is it worth to upgrade? I'm not. I'm personally not, and I don't see myself kind of upgrading unless unless I have a actual chance to. It's not something I'm going to be striving for. Only because I feel like my PS5 is still, it's still kind of new to me. It's still stuff on my PS5. I feel like I've yet to kind of do. The graphics alone, playing on a 4K HDR TV, is amazing. It's still amazing, and I've had my PlayStation 5. I want to say maybe since 2000, was it 21 or 22? But look, it's my PlayStation 5 works. It works pretty well, you know. Oh, side note. Actually, I wanted to make a video about. I had to clean up my PS5 because it stopped. It kept going in and out, and this is why I make help videos because I look for stuff, and then you can never find a clear cut answer. And then when I finally find the answer, it's just like it's so simple. But everybody, some people, I guess, not to say that people don't know what they're talking about, but people have different issues going on. Let's say with their PS5, if theirs is doing the same thing, going out randomly, their issue might be different than mine. But it's like I have to really dig for certain information that kind of relies to me, and it might be random. It might be something from like I found a lot of stuff from Reddit, Reddit, Google, YouTube comment section is actually a lot better than some of these review or tech videos, like where they kind of give help. And it's nothing like, I don't want to say it in a bad way. It's just like I said, like not everybody's having the same issues. Some issues might be worse than others than what the video is kind of portraying. Long story short, my PlayStation 5 kept just randomly turning off. Okay, I'm thinking I need to get a new one. The back was hot where the power cord was. I didn't think nothing of it. Definitely my fault. Long story short, saw all these videos. I took my PlayStation 5 apart. Well, just a faceplate. I wasn't gonna take the fan out. Now, if you want to, you could, but I had bought an air canister from CVS. Got all the dust out. Now, the heat sink, the stuff that heats up with the sink is inside, like past the fan. You can get to it without breaking it down. You can actually kind of get to it without taking the fan apart, but if you want to, you could. Cause that's where kind of all the dust, when it gets in there, it kind of blocks the heat from escaping. I put the wrong. I was using the wrong power cord. I was using a power cord for one of my lights. I have a light right over there that I use, for film and stuff like that. It's the same cord, that's for PlayStation. You know those universal with the two circles. Now PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and actually PlayStation 4, I always got away with it. Like if I found a random cord around the house, I couldn't find mine, it would work. Dumb decision because the voltage was not high enough. So found out my wife, she took my power cord and she had it on her printer. Her printer. So when I took it, she's upset at me. I'm like, look at this voltage. I can't even remember the difference, but it was at least, like, I kid you not, it was like 100 voltage difference. I swear to you. That alone is why my PlayStation 5 kept turning off. Luckily, I didn't damage it ever since I cleaned it. I put that back in. I don't even use rest mode anymore, just to be on the safe side. But it hasn't shut down at all since I put the original power cord back in, and I've never seen one video about that. I found that on Reddit. Somebody just replied to a random person. That helped for me. I meant to do a video about that, but the PlayStation 5, that's I don't see myself upgrading unless I don't know. I just don't see it. I've never really been the type to upgrade. I still have my PlayStation 4. I never got a PS4 Pro. I still had an Xbox One at the time. I never upgraded to, the S version or anything like that. The second version of the Xbox One. So that's just me personally. I am a little frugal. I'm gonna take these glasses off. I look a lot cooler without them, and plus I don't like the glare from the um, from the light source. So that's the PS5 Pro. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to upgrade? You thinking about upgrading? Would you recommend someone to upgrade, or would you recommend someone to get the PS5 Pro as opposed to the regular PS5? Because, like I said, like to me, they are both like great consoles. Like I still feel like the PS5 is still like fairly new. I think maybe basically because of the game selection. I feel like they barely cracked the surface of what they can really get out of the PlayStation 5. And you know what that kind of leads into my second thing I want to talk about. This has been really bothering me. Game prices. Game prices are extremely high lately. Not even lately, but since like 2020, games used to be like, okay, $60. That's I get it, but now they're like 70, $80, like for base games. Not even the ones higher than that. Ones higher than that where you get special editions, a whole bunch of DLC. I get that. That if that's what you want, I get it. But regular video games, and the reason why I say that now, if games were good lately, games have not really been like that good. I think the best game out right now is the Black Myth, the kind of the karate monkey character. That game looks extremely dope. I just have yet to get it yet, mostly because of the price. I'm very cheap, so don't don't listen to me. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very. My wife makes fun of me because it's some stuff I just refuse to get because I'm cheap. Um, I have a Switch Lite, and I still haven't played Zelda, my most favorite game. I haven't played uh, Breath of the Wind, the sequel. I have yet to play it because I have a Switch Lite. I don't see myself paying 70, $75 for a game on the Switch. I just don't. Now, if I had a Switch, yes. Don't get me wrong. If I had a Switch because it's Zelda, I would. But I have a Switch Lite. Okay? A Switch Lite. I don't think is. I think the price should be a little bit lower than that. Like if you put that thing at like $50, yeah, I get it in a heartbeat. But like 70, I think it's just a principle of it. Like a lot of these games aren't even that good to be that much. Do you know how many game flops there were this year? Like I was looking forward to getting that Star Wars Outlaw game. Not saying that, make up your own mind. I still actually want to try it when the price goes down. But from what I've seen, it is definitely worth, not worth what they want to get from my pockets. I just don't see it. Um, and a lot of these games, they're just like they're overpriced and they're letdowns. They have these nice trailers, but then the gameplay is trash. I just don't get it, and I feel like it's thievery. That's just me. I feel like we should protest. I'm kidding, but seriously though, because it's like uh, I remember this one game. It was called like Vampire Masquerade with a black lady on it, and then like the thumbnail looked fire. The pictures look really dope. I saw it when it came out. I'm like, why does this have like 2.5 stars? And when I saw the gameplay, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This thing has been pre-ordered since forever before it came out. You see it all across your PlayStation 5 and your PlayStation 4 home screen. Like this game's gonna be like extremely dope, and then it ends up being trash. And then for the price, it's like I'm glad I didn't pre-order this. It's like you can't even pre-order like certain games without seeing if it's actually worth it. Like, especially for that much, it's like a waste of money. They're not gonna give you a refund. I've actually tried to get a refund for one game. I said I didn't like it. They won't go give you my money back. I think they probably laughed at me because it's like it just doesn't make any sense. Like games are like way too much. Like I'm actually surprised. Like I guess some games that are worth it. Like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man series. Those are some excellent games. Like Miles Morales, even though it was short, I'm glad that price wasn't like too high. Another one, oh, Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 wasn't that much because I guess it's a shorter game. I think it's just a digital game too. So that's around, and that's a classic game. I already know number two is gonna be classic. That's how much faith I have into it. And no, I haven't played it yet. Um, but what I'm trying to say is a lot of these games are they're just not worth it. They're just not. And I feel like they should just be honest with us or just take the price down. Because if you pre-order a lot of these games, like, oh my God, Suicide Squad, I feel sorry for anybody that pre-ordered that game. That game, $70. What is it, like $3 now on Steam, or like $7? Maybe about like $18 or $17 on PlayStation 5 when the deals come out. Why? Because the game is trash. I don't know. And I was really looking forward to that. And the last game I want to mention is Gotham Knights. I love and I hate that game because it's a very fun game that has great potential, but it was still a letdown. It's still a fun game to play, but in comparison to the Batman series, I, I, I don't know where they dropped the ball or why they dropped the ball the way they did. I mean, sometimes I like the game so much, I try to make excuses for it. Like, okay, well, they have like four characters you can choose from. They can't really do too much. But I don't know. I played Arkham Knight not too long ago, and then when I went back and played Gotham Knights, it was just like there was no soul in it. It was something missing, and it's sad because, like I said, that is a great. To me, it's still a fun game. You know, I still play it, but it's just like it's kind of sad that you just know something's missing. Like I feel like they didn't put their heart into it as much as they did with Arkham Knight, those games. And I don't know if those were the same people that made it, but if not, they should have, because what we got is just like a clone, like a shallow, hollow shell of what the game really should have been. Not even could have been, but should have been. Um, so that's what I pretty much have for you guys today. I'm gonna keep this one light and short. I'll probably do a little longer ones, maybe in the future once I gather some more ideas. So I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you guys think about the game prices as well. Um, Name some games that you think are worth it. I think the next video I want to talk about why I chose the PlayStation over the Xbox, and maybe just take it from there. But hope you guys are staying safe, staying positive, and staying woke. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I guess those little things help the channel grow. Um, and yeah, looking forward to bothering you guys again. So adios, peace. I'm terrible at ending stuff, but you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.